U.S. and South Korea. Woey, Exarch, Taquito on the hidden map for the United States. Jongwoon Young, Parisia, and Carter on the hidden map for South Korea. I'm Dio, I'm the streamer and one of the commentators, here with fieryrage on the caster desk. Fieryrage.
Yeah, we are a bit late. We had some technical difficulties coming in to the match, so we did miss warm-ups and part of this map, but I mean, we're only 1/4 of the way through, and we can already see US holding 2 FCs, South Korea with 1. And this is the, was this the United States pick?
I believe this was South Korea's pick. Yes, this was South Korea's first pick.
That is a bold move, picking Hidden into Taquito, Woey, and Exarch.
Yeah, although picking anything into the United States is pretty tough. Number 2 seed out of qualifiers, and for pretty good reason. They're, you know, one of the best teams in the tournament, and I think going into late stages with the types of players that they have are probably not going to get any worse compared to any of the other teams, so just a tough ask in general, honestly.
Things have relatively stabilized. Exarch is going to drop his FC, so it'll still be combo advantage to the United States, but not as big as it used to be. Accuracy is what's keeping the US way in the lead right now for the most part. And there goes Karcher's FC, and okay, this is just gonna get out of hand real fast.
Yeah, with that now you've got Taquito still holding the 1x100 full combo over on the United States side. Woey about to pass 1,000 combo on his play as well, being matched by Parisia, but now that combo's gone as well, and it is just completely out of any control for South Korea at this point. The US just more than dominant on this pick, despite it being the first pick for South Korea.
Yeah, this is a really kind of shocking first pick if this is actually what their first pick was. But yeah, Taquito and Woey proving that they are indeed the hidden players of the United States, and they can play hidden. Exarch not too far behind. And that is going to be a point for the United States.
Yeah, that is a very, very convincing point from the U.S. also. Over 600k in their favor, and with a pretty solid performance out of 2 out of 3 members there. Even Exarch with the 470k still, you know, about matching the score from Parisia, the second highest on South Korea, and Karcher not even 100k higher than Exarch's score. So still a pretty strong score from him in the context of the 3 scores coming out of South Korea. But that's kind of what you expect in a matchup between seed number 2 versus seed number 15. You expect even the first pick for seed number 2 to not go exactly how they wanted it to.
It's unfortunate, but Taquito with an S rank, I believe 600s on that. We couldn't really see because he left immediately. Woey with the 1 miss coming in. Solid scores from them. And yes, that was South Korea's pick. So US now gets to pick with a break point to start the match off.
Yeah, looking at the bans, by the way, we saw Nomad 1 and Hard Rock 1 get banned out by the US, and Nomad 6, Hidden 3 get banned out by South Korea. Very, very clearly, South Korea scared of the USA on the more gimmick-focused and reading-focused picks in the pool. That does kind of make the first pick from them pretty surprising, given that they banned out, you know, low AR Hidden and low AR Nomad, and then picked into a very, very gimmicky Hidden Stream map. It's very, very different from either of the bans that they or the US put out. But this is
double time for Enigma Helix. Never thought you'd see the day that a round of 16 map pool has a hard difficulty in it.
Yeah, this is a
here we are.
It's a 5.9 star map, but it is pretty difficult. This map is essentially It's like finger control tech DT. That's AR8.
It is.
And 258 BPM. I think the you know, all the bans from South Korea being very, very reading focused, KTGster's Crash Mind also being banned out by them, not wanting to deal with some of the finger control aspects there, and the fact that the players from the United States not only can play the gimmick maps, but can do it at very high BPM, make this a really, really scary pick to go up against them on. They're very clearly just banning out the easier aim maps in the pool, or the more standard aim maps in the pool, and just going for whatever the most complicated and complex maps are, and this is definitely one of them.
This is going to be Zab and Hugo Frost swapping in. XR staying. Meanwhile, in South Korea, we have Piper and... Oh, never mind. Hugo is going in for Taquito. Oh, wait. Hugo is on South Korea. I'm dumb.
Hugo is on South Korea. Taquito coming back in
Whoops.
for the US after instantly leaving from the Hidden 3 lineup. And yeah, joined by Exarch and Apraxia. I don't think that lineup is super surprising for the US. Taquito and Exarch, not really known speed demons, but for a map like this, it definitely, I think, makes sense to have them in.
And Apraxia is Apraxia. Do you guys like speed? Because he sure does.
I don't like speed, personally, but...
Me neither.
Here we are.
I don't like speed either, but they forced me to play it anyway. It's kind of messed up, actually.
Yeah, this lineup for the US though, they like speed. Exarch, Apraxia, Taquito, all very good at it. Fleslin, Digital Hypno, Woey, by the way, all still very good at speed. And Woey in particular, I'm kind of surprised to not see in on this map, given how much he's improved at it recently.
Is he actually?
He's been working on it for quite some time at this point, and especially on a map like this, I feel like this would be the DT map to have Woey in on if you're going to have him in.
Well, to be fair, I do think Taquito and Exarch make sense. They're pretty good at tech DT, and we're seeing that right now. Karcher going to be the first one to break on South Korea. But Taquito holding an SS, Exarch on 99.6, and South Korea just does not have accuracy in comparison. Like, at all.
Yeah, we
that
have...
Is,
so,
that
we
is
have
like... That's like 300k point difference off of accuracy, pretty much.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Karcher, you know, wouldn't have that much higher score anyway with the 93 AC. He'd maybe be just under 300k at this point. With Hugo Frost up at about 94, 95. And oh my god, everyone.
Oh my
broke.
god, wait, everyone just died! What?
Broke.
What just happened?
Alright, so we hit the hard part of the map, and everybody broke all at once during the transition.
What was that?
But it doesn't really matter because the accuracy on the US is still an average 6% higher than South Korea's accuracy, so they've got a 500,000 score lead, regardless of the combo breaks that are happening for both sides right now. Exarch and Hugo Frost finding a couple of those, but Taquito, Apraxia, Piper all holding on to the combo. Karcher finding a miss as well. It's just really a little bit insurmountable here for South Korea. That is another 600k lead for the US on their first pick right after the breakpoint on Hidden 3, or Hidden 2.
Yeah. Huh. That's gonna tell the United States that they should probably pick speed. They really like their speed plays.
I feel like that's probably a good idea also. They've just shown that they can not only do very well on the hidden maps and on the gimmick maps, which is a fairly obvious pick from the bans from South Korea, but also on anything speed. If they can do well on that map, they'll probably be fine on the other double time picks.
And Nomad 5. Quick shout out to Nomad 5. Yeah, if you are South Korea, you have to be scratching your head right now and wondering, what do we pick now?
Well, you pick the easy maps, if there are any in this pool. Free Mod 1 is probably one of the easier picks, 6.04 stars, and it is an aim map. It's an awkward aim map.
Hey, there's Free Mod 1. Good job.
Yeah, they're just going with whatever's easy and aim focused, because that's what the US banned out, so that's probably your best bet after losing your first pick.
I believe free mod rules are somebody has to take hidden and hard rock, correct?
I believe so. It is 3v3. That would make sense. Just gonna check that there's no rule that everyone has to take a mod or something like that, but 2 players with mods for free mods, so that is gonna be just one hidden, one hard rock.
So wait, they don't need a hard rock if it's just 2 players with mods then.
Let me make sure, because that was TLDR. Yeah, no, it's just at least 2 players per team.
All right,
well,
there goes Keto and Wowie playing hidden.
Yeah.
Hope you guys like seeing hidden from the United States on every free mod in existence.
Hope you guys like not seeing hit circles, because that's what you're gonna not be seeing in any of the maps played by the US in free mod.
Oh, you'll see a no mod.
Oh yeah, you'll see 1 out of 3 hit circles. I feel like that's going to be the case for a lot of teams, though, unless the map pools are very, very balanced between hidden and hard rock, which could be the case for this map. It's CS 3.3 and AR 9.3, so it's not as if this is entirely hidden favored, especially with how awkward the aim is, but it's a very, very obvious double hidden from the US on Taquito and Wowie.
We got overmod on both teams, as a matter of fact. Piper hidden hard rock, Fleslin hard rock. Hugo is going to be the only no mod. This is an aim map.
This is definitely an aim map. It's got some awkward angles, it's got some wide angles, but it's aim.
This is an aim map if I've ever seen an aim map before.
Yeah, we have seen 1 burst so far in the whole map. Oh, there we go. Second one.
Well, Badoo can't play this anymore. That's unfortunate. Too bad he's not in the tournament.
Yeah, I think he's just ever so slightly overranked for this tournament. Unfortunately for Team Romania.
Possibly. Not much to say right now. Everyone holding combo accuracy slightly in favor of the United States off Wowie's. I believe that's 1x100 so far. And Taquito not too far behind with his accuracy either, but still plenty of map to go. No one's missing.
Yeah, I mean, this is what you want if you're South Korea. You want a map where people don't miss, because if anyone's going to miss in general...
somebody missed!
Yeah, it's going to be on your team, as I was just about to say. Hugo Frost finding the first miss on the no mod, and now it's just up to Piper and Jongwoo Young to hold on to the FCs and pray that somebody on the US finds a miss also.
If I'm going to be entirely honest, I don't think Taquito and Wowie are going to miss on this. Circle size 3 hidden is like child's play. Unless there is just a really dumb part that I'm not aware of. Yeah, now the score lead's gonna start to get a bit out of control. Getting into the 200k territory. And if none of the United States misses soon, this is pretty much unrecoverable.
Yeah, they really just have to hope for a miss from Fleslin, honestly, because, like you said, I don't think any of the hidden players are missing on this from the US. And unfortunately, it's despite the overmod from Piper, it's not going to be enough when you're down 600 combo on one of your members.
And it also doesn't help that the overmod is essentially just canceled out by their own mods, so it's not really an overmod. But yeah, gonna be approaching the break here. Everyone's gonna see how they're doing. Maybe we'll see a shitness. Maybe we'll see people just die.
Unfortunately, we see Piper die for South Korea.
And that is over.
Yeah,
that's over.
Gonna seal it up for the US. 3 points in a row here. And that's, I mean, this is the closest point that we've had so far. The combos here were dropped once in the middle and once at the very, very end for South Korea, whereas before it was, you know, a lot of early drops and the US just holding on to ridiculous combo compared to the members of South Korea. Even though the score lead is similar, this was a much closer map. So this is definitely the strategy for South Korea, and this is the usual strategy for low seed versus high seed. You just pick whatever maps you think are easiest to full combo and hope that they shit miss, essentially.
Yeah, kind of hard to do that when they don't miss.
Yeah.
It's going to be a triple FC from the United States. 1x100 on Wowie, Taquito with 9x100s. I barely managed to see that.
Yeah, I mean, USA is obviously one of the teams that we expect to make it to the grand finals weekend of the tournament, not only from qualifiers results, but just from looking at rosters in general, with some of the strongest open rank tournament players that there are on their team, and just being rank restricted to 3-digit doesn't really matter all that much to them.
Also, I'd like to point out, Wowie still lost to Fleslin in terms of score. That's hard rock for you.
1.1 times. And, you know, if you like speed, how about 285 BPM and AR8
Yes!
double time?
Yes! I love speed!
I love high BPM. I love full ulting and then finger locking on the burst. But yeah, this is Gohan wa Okazu. This is the old double time map, and in fact the oldest map in the pool. The one of 2 5-digit map codes here. There's not a lot to say. It's very old, it's AR8, it's 285 BPM. It's not very finger control heavy, but it is burst heavy, and you're gonna need some actual speed to play this one.
This is a Xavier, also known as a Praxia map, if I've ever seen one.
Apparently every map is a Taquito map now, though, because he's just in on every single pick so far.
I mean, yeah, that's what happens when you don't pick Nomad or Hard Rock. Like, that is what happens.
Hugo, Frost, Piper, and Karcher are going to go in for South Korea on this one. I believe that's a similar lineup to what we saw on DT4. Yeah, that's actually the exact same lineup, so
I think you need to change the scene.
Oh, I do need to change the scene. I don't know why it got stuck on Map Pool for some reason. Thank you, Laser.
Good thing we caught that. But yeah, it's going to be Zab swapping in for Wowie and no other changes, it looks like. We're going to see Zab probably miss on the name pattern. Taquito probably going to FC. Don't know about Fleslin.
Well, if it's anything like the previous maps, we'll either see a 3-way full combo or everyone miss on the exact same pattern from the United States. Hopefully, one of those things doesn't happen this time for South Korea's sake.
Hugo's going to be first one to miss. Very early miss, not going to really matter too much. Oh, that's gonna matter. Okay. Okay.
That's a
okay.
Well,
goodbye.
the three-way break at the same time didn't happen to the United States this time, it happened to South Korea, and everyone misses all at once. Takedo, the first one to miss on the side of the United States, but does not really matter. Apraxia and Fleslin still holding on to the full combos. 98-5 for Apraxia, and still 95
this map
for
is
Fleslin.
1/3 of the way over.
Yeah, it just doesn't really matter what your rack is when you're holding on to full combo. Even in Score V2, it is still combo game that rules in this game.
Ain't that just interesting? Fleslin is going to break, so Korea, if Zav misses on a name pattern, it is potentially possible.
But to be fair to Apraxia, this is a 6-star. He's probably not missing on him, even on this map.
Are we talking about the same Xavier?
Listen, if this guy can't play low 6-star aim, we have a problem here. USA OWC captain multiple years. I think he should be able to FC a low 6-star double time map. And there we go.
Hey man. Good job, Zav. I'm really proud of you. Keep that up. It's gonna be an FC from him. Why does Takedo keep leaving?
He keeps doing it. He's always in slot
I
1.
just want to see him score. I don't give a... Zav, I literally complimented.
Oh my god.
I literally complimented you. I gave you a good job. I gave you a pat on the back, thumbs up.
Oh my lord.
Pat on the back, thumbs up, good job, and then you're still just... You want more. What's wrong with you? Can't give you everything. Proud of Xavier double time. It's a double time. Now we're probably... I kind of want to see South Korea at least attempt to pick a Hard Rock. Maybe Hard Rock 1. If they want to go with generic stuff still. Okay, never mind. VTubers! Yes!
VTubers.
I love VTubers!
I love VTubers. As I adjust the bands here real quick. Bands and picks, actually. Never mind, we just get VTubers. It's fine, I guess. Double time 1. AR 10.1 aim map in DT.
The song sucks. Yeah, I said it. Probably going to be seeing the same DT roster. Actually, Fledslin probably out for Exarch on this, I would assume. But Perezia and Jeong going to be coming in for South Korea.
Yeah, Hugo Frost staying in from the previous lineup, but the approach rate.
Oh no, Fledslin is
swap
still
on a couple of players for them.
Fledslin is still, in fact, going to be staying in. And he is going to show us how much he loves Aqua.
This is the most anime map I think I may have ever heard, actually.
Oh, this is a different set than the one I was thinking of. That's crazy. Woey, I don't think that's Apraxia in the background, if I'm going to be entirely honest. I don't think that's anywhere close to him. If it was Alcana, then maybe. But, no. Anyway, relatively slow start. Not really much to say. Most of the score difference at the moment is off of Apraxia's low accuracy, but everyone's still holding.
Yeah, I mean, same strategy as with Fremod 1. This is just the basic aim pick and double time, so you expect a lot of players to hold here, especially with the approach rate not being too high yet. Only 8.7 plus double time. Only AR 10.13. So really not super high. And the accuracy for South Korea, competitive right now. So looking good for them at the moment. Just hoping on an act drop from somebody and to keep combo for the rest of their players.
It would also be very helpful if Taquito was not SSing. Halfway through the map.
Yeah, if you could drop a couple hundreds here and there, that would probably help South Korea out quite a bit. It is 50k in the lead for them, for the United States, but again, mostly just because nobody on the US is under 99% at this point, and not due to poor accuracy.
Oh, there goes Fleslin's accuracy gone.
But there goes Parisia's combo at the exact same time, and that's going to matter far more. 3 full combos for the US now, compared to only 2 from South Korea. Parisia misses in the slow part as well, just from the tilt, and you can tell South Korea is ready for a lot of these picks, but unfortunately just can't pull out the 3-way FC with 99 AC or better on every member, and that's why they're losing these.
And that's over.
Yeah.
Once again, not really much you can do when you pick the easy map and hope that the other team doesn't... Okay. Well, they didn't. Taquito and Fleslin going to be missing at the end here, and it is Zav, the world-renowned aim player. World-renowned aim player Xavier from the United States OWC team going to be FCing the VTuber map. Good job.
Nicely done from Apraxia. Yeah, it's actually not 3 FCs from the United States, but unfortunately South Korea misses earlier on in the map and dies because of it. And that is now 5-0, match point for the US up in this best of 11.
And it's their pick.
Go. Yeah, and they have next pick as well, so they're just ready to pick Nomad 5 or one of the reading maps in the pool and just finish this one off cleanly, 6-0.
So, Fremod 3 or Nomad 5? Which one's going to be? Take your bets.
I'm betting Nomad 5 because all they've picked so far is speed. I feel like that's a pretty fair bet.
Yeah, but I kind of want to see Fremod 3. Just a bit, you know? Just slightly. Fremod 3 is a Woey map if I have ever seen one. Don't mind the sheet, we're just getting updated with the map picks.
Yep. One of the things about Laser is that if you're not starting off the picks for it, it will not automatically do them for you. We did get this started a little bit late, so we now finally have all of the picks and bans displayed on the screen for you. It's gonna be Fremod 2 actually, and not Fremod 3. So not even low AR, just speed but Fremod.
Well, I mean, this isn't that surprising, I suppose.
No, definitely not. Still 220 BPM, AR9 with Hidden or No Mod, and CS 5.2 with Hard Rock, so Something that I think Fleslin Taquito Wowie or Fleslin Taquito Exarch is going to be a fantastic lineup for on the side of the United States.
Who will take Nomad? Place your bets.
No one, actually, is my bet. My bet is that everyone mods this, either with Hard Rock because they can't read it, or with Hidden because free points, if you can read it.
Well, it's going to be Wowie and Taquito, we know that. Like, you already have the two literal guaranteed mods. You can't really do anything wrong with that. Or actually, Wowie might not be into this now that I think about it. This might not be a map that Wowie's in for.
Apparently it's a 4v2 kind of map for Korea, as Piper is still in on the side of the United States. Looks like we do have Piper moving down. Hugo Frost, Jong Woo-young, and Carter in for South Korea. Apraxia, Exarch, and Taquito.
Zav. I imagine Zav is probably going to hard rock this. Taquito, we already know what Taquito's taking. That's not gonna really matter. If Taquito takes anything besides Hidden, there is something wrong.
Yeah.
Alert the police.
Yeah, it could be Exarch, Taquito, Hidden, and Apraxia just goes no mod, but I'm not sure. I don't know how Apraxia AR9 is. Probably fine.
He could read it, but I just imagine he's gonna go hard rock on this. This is a Zav hard rock map.
Is anything similar to the previous maps? You probably see Hugo Frost hard rock, Jong Woo-young Hidden, maybe Carter hard rock, and Hugo Frost no mod. That's also viable for South Korea, given how free mod 1 went.
Let's see. We'll find out right now. I don't even need to look at Taquito because I already know what he's taking. And it's going to be, yep, Zav Harv. Oh my god, what is the mod combos on this? Okay.
Zav accepted into Harvard. Let's go.
Congratulations. Anyway, that's going to be Zav hard rock, Exarch, and Jong hidden hard rock, and full hard rocks from South Korea. Huh. Okay. I guess it's not that surprising. Exarch takes hidden hard rock. He does kind of do that on low star rating pools.
I see that I love you with your girl. Wind up your body, girl.
Are you ready for the roughneck base?
I'm ready for the roughneck base. I'm not sure if some of these players are ready for the roughneck base, though. 4 minutes of free mod, and in South Korea's case, hard rock consistency all the way through the map.
3 minutes. It's 3 minutes. Where'd you get 4?
I don't know. It's a long map. I was guessing. I didn't look at the screen. I don't have a laser pulled up on my
That
screen.
didn't miss the square. God bless him. This is a blue dragon map, so there are squares. But surprisingly, no one actually missing so far. Not even on those square patterns, huh? Okay. So this is actually fairly
It was fairly competitive until Jong Woo-young found the first miss for South Korea, and now Carter and Hugo Frost with the country's hopes for winner's bracket on their backs right now. Unfortunately, a pretty tough ask when there's still the three-way full combo from the United States and still the overmod from them as well, matching all.
And also, this section is just free combo, so. Not much you can really do. Because now this lead is gonna... And there goes Karcher on a slow part. And that's probably just gonna seal it straight up.
Yeah, unless there's a three-way miss on one of the funny sliders from the US, I don't imagine that anything about this score lead changes. That is probably the match wrapped up.
Well, we got the big black section coming up.
Any funny misses? Hugo Frost.
Hugo, and that, okay, well, it's over.
Cherry on top, bow tied off, stamped and ready to be mailed. This matches sent off to the U.S. trophy case.
Man, everyone hit that flow aim pattern in the United States. They kind of play flow aim. And it's looking like a triple FC from them. Not really much you can do about that, I guess. Yeah.
Well, you could get better rack. Pretty simple way to win that one.
When you see it! When you see it! When you see it!
Whence you lay your eyes upon it.
I see it.
I fucking see it. Congratulations again to the U.S. for the clean sweep, 6-0. Moving on to the quarterfinals in 3WC. Their next matchup, I believe, should be against the winner of Russia versus United Kingdom. So stay tuned for that matchup. That is happening 17 UTC today. In fact, all of the matches except for this one and Sweden versus Japan are happening today. Taiwan versus Australia coming up next in our schedule. Then we have Germany versus China, Poland versus France, Brazil versus Finland, Countryless versus Canada, and finally Russia versus Great Britain at 17 UTC, the final match of the weekend. Stay tuned for a gigantic block of matches tomorrow at 8 UTC and then starting at 14 UTC afterwards. Once again, congrats to the USA for the clean sweep against South Korea, and thanks to everybody for watching. Thanks to Fiery for commentating with me. Thanks to Choke for reffing. We'll see you all next time.
See you guys in a few hours.